can you see Purdy end up beating out Trey Lance next year? Would this be Purdy's job? How would they have to battle for it, or would it just be Trey Lance's spot when he comes back next year?
So in this, for some, that's funny. I just had a thought in my mind, but I was gonna say no disrespect to Purdy, but fuck no. He is not beating out Trey Lance. He's not beating out Trey Lance. There's no way. Like, don't get me wrong, Purdy is a good quarterback. He's on a roll. But like you gotta look at it even when you go back to like say, all right, so when you put the two quarterbacks, if they both was on the Niners, when you go back and like you say if we in the 49ers draft room, even if we're looking at both quarterbacks, we're looking at the potential of, obviously Trey Lance compared to Brock Purdy. Trey Lance is gonna get picked 9 times out of 10 any day.
10
But
times
I
out
feel
of
like
10.
Purdy is a great, yeah, shit, possibly 10 times out of 10. Um, but you got but Purdy's is so the thought I had in my mind, it kind of reminds me, not really comparing Trey Lance to Robert Griffin III, but it's kind of like that situation where you had RG3, Kirk Cousins, you got Trey Lance, Brock Purdy, both the same year. They both got drafted in the same draft. But you obviously had one quarterback that was going to start, who you wanted to start, who was like a generational talent. And then you had a rookie quarterback who was a solid backup, solid quarterback in college. Kirk Cousins, solid Michigan State quarterback, solid, super solid. Nobody thought he was going to really start until he got his opportunity when Robert Griffin got hurt. And that nigga balled the fuck out. You feel me? Now Kirk Cousins is
Right,
a
right.
starting quarterback. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So no disrespect to Purdy, like not saying that he can't be a starting quarterback eventually in this league. But I feel like as long as Trey Lance is fully healthy, and obviously doing his shit and is able to watch film and continue to develop, I don't think he's beating out Trey Lance. I don't think Purdy will be a starting quarterback for the 49ers. As long as Trey Lance is healthy. But Purdy he later on down the line, Purdy can get an opportunity somewhere else. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. Especially
like
if
you
he
said.
keeps on proving that he's a good backup, especially like throughout the preseason next season, next year, because preseason means a lot too for those backup guys.
Right. And your comparison was good, but it was a little off because Kirk Cousins ended up taking the spot, having a better career. And
Mhm.
like you
Well,
said,
I
if he
mean,
would have stayed healthy,
these they both rookies right now, low key. So you can't. I mean, we still time will tell. I mean,
yeah,
Trey Lance is not a rookie, but they both still
yeah,
young guys.
yeah, Trey Lance only got like 4 games under his belt. Purdy gonna have more games than him
Yeah,
by the end of the playoffs or end of the season or whatever. So but yeah,
yeah.
like you said, if Trey Lance stays healthy, like of course Kirk Cousins had a better career than RG3. If you look at it now, but if RG3 was able to stay healthy, RG3 was a generational talent, MVP type of player. He was different.
Yeah,
But the good thing
especially
about
as rookie. Yeah,
especially as a rookie. The difference between Trey Lance is I think he has a better arm than RG3 had. Trey Lance got a fucking bullet on him, and then also Trey Lance's body is just so much bigger than
yeah,
RG3's. He has that body like similar to Josh Allen. Not there. He still has to gain some weight, gain some muscle. He's still young, got time to get there. But sure, Trey Lance did get hurt, but he broke his ankle. Like anybody could break the ankle. Anybody could break a bone. It's not like it just happens. Some shit just happens sometimes. And but where's I going with this shit? Anyways, though, I think Purdy. I don't think he'll beat out Trey Lance because when you look at Trey Lance is a generational talent. When I was watching Trey Lance practice, I was like, damn, damn, damn. This nigga was just like a defender running straight at him, and then he just like it looked like he just hit the speed button real quick, dodged it, and now he's still back. Then he gets back into his regular composure. I was like, damn, okay, I like that little fast forward, pause, and then if he wants to run, he can run. And he got a cannon on him. When it comes to Brock Purdy, the only reason I could see him maybe beating out Trey Lance, not long run, but I don't think they'll even do that. But I guess if any way possible, it's just because I think Purdy makes good decisions and his accuracy is pretty good. Sure, he doesn't have a lot of power on the ball, so that kind of can get kind of scary because some balls that look like damn, that look like it could got picked off, but it doesn't get picked off. It's like perfectly in the wide receiver's hands. But sometimes I want to see him really zip that bitch when we need him to. But but like I was saying, I think Trey Lance has too much talent overall in the long run. I think Trey Lance is gonna be somebody special. And I think Brock Purdy, I think he can be a starting quarterback too, though. I don't think if let's say I think you keep both of them, if Trey Lance gets hurt, if he's a bust, whatever goes, okay, you have Purdy. Let's see what he can do, which I don't think Trey Lance is going to be. But if that doesn't happen, I think you keep Trey Lance and Purdy on the squad as long as you can. And whoever want to offer that bag for Purdy, come get it, man. I hope he takes us deep in the playoffs. And if you want Purdy, come offer him first round picks. If not, don't call for him.